What's good, my people? Just had a nice, deep, strong intellectual conversation with my coworkers about dating and communication, and I just want to share with y'all about what we talked about. But talking about communicating when you're getting into a relationship or when you're dating someone, communication is key. And one thing that I was able to reflect on through our conversation was talking about communication and talking about men in general. I really feel like men have a hard time communicating the things that they struggle with. Men have a hard time with being direct and upfront with their significant other or with this person who they're moving forward in a relationship with about the things that they struggle with. Prime example, I'll use myself as an example. I'll be transparent with y'all. You know, I see myself as a confident person, as a confident human being. I think I'm very confident. But in reality, I actually have some insecurities. And those insecurities are what has kept me to be very hesitant in moving into another relationship with somebody else. It has kept me single for a while because being cheated on hurts. And it happened to me twice. You know what I mean? So it's like, and I think I've recouped from, but I have some insecurities in those areas. And so I feel like communication is key, right? So I feel like if I was to move into another relationship with someone, that is something that I should communicate right up front. And I feel like men have a hard time being true and being honest with themselves and identifying the problem. And just people in general, when you go through relationships, you have a hard time identifying what it is that damaged you, what it is that is not fixed yet, and you have a hard time identifying what it is. And then once you identify it, you have to accept it. Like, it's true, it happened to you. You know what I mean? Like, you can't turn around and snap your fingers and make it seem like it never happened. Like, it happened to you. Okay, like, how are you now the steps are, how are you going to move forward in healing that wound, so when you move into a next relationship, you don't bring that baggage. But to move back to the communication piece, I think when you're moving into a relationship with somebody else, it's very important that you communicate those things with the person right up front, because that will, for one, make them feel a little bit more better and easier, make it easier for them to communicate with you about what they deal with. And I think it's good for people to know right up front from the beginning of what their significant other or what their partner or the person who they're dealing with, what they lack confidence in or what they have problems with when it comes to relationships, so that if the two of you see this relationship working out, like, those are some things that you can be aware of and help each other build upon, help each other get better at. You know what I mean? So I think men in general have a hard time, one, discovering what it is that they lack, what it is that they don't have, and when they discover it, they have a hard time accepting it, right? Because I'm a man, I don't feel no type of way. That girl didn't have no effect on me, or that guy didn't have no effect. Whatever it is, you got to be honest with yourself. And once you are honest with yourself and you accept it and you know that you're working on it, you're making steps towards it, and you communicate that with your partner, I think that is what helps a relationship start off smoothly, right? Then you not communicating that, hoping that your partner will just be able to read that and know that about you magically, right? And then it becoming a problem later on in the relationship, destroying something that could have been great.